Peace and love, family and friends, naysayers, whomever. My name is Leon Wheeler Jr., and this is Master Making Emotion. Today's brief monologue is going to ruffle a few feathers, I'm sure. However, I want you to know that that's not my intention. I have to speak about this because it's on my heart, it's been on my mind, and I love us too much to not. So I have to speak on this particular topic today. I ask that you bear with me and listen with your heart and your spirit, not with your emotions. Today's talk will be how religion disconnects us from our true power. Now, before you tune me out, before you cut me off, again I say, please bear with me. I'm not trying to attack your faith. This isn't what this is about. I'm just trying to motivate us and inspire us and speak to us about a reality, a truth that unfortunately I've recognized. I've told you many times in the past that I grew up uh, in the church, and I know we got some really good people in the church, some really good attended people, good attentions. And if it's working for you, all is true. Stand firm. But I have to tell you uh, what I've what I've seen, what I see, what I've witnessed. One of the things that crossed me is it appears to me that religion has replaced inner power for outer hope. That somewhere along the line, we stopped believing in our ability to make things happen from our mind, from our spirit and our heart. We started looking outside of ourselves for answers and for I guess help to overcome or to set right things that we have the power to do. It's been by design of the Creator, has been given to us. It's inside of us, you know. So we have to, we should, we should take some accountability to what falls on what our responsibilities, what falls in our hands, what we can do, instead of always looking out in the stratosphere and hoping for something to come in and to save us or to change the courses of our situation. Real faith is motion. It's action manifesting certain results. It's the ability to move your feet and get out of your seat and do what's necessary to change your conditions. We can't pray this into fruition. And I'm not saying prayer is not good, because I definitely believe when you have enough people, enough energy going in the same direction, it manifests things. I definitely believe that. But I'm saying to you that we have to be accountable, and we can't keep looking in the stratosphere to answer questions that resides in us. They're not in books or buildings. It's inside of us. That's how we've been created. This is how we've been designed. And I believe a higher power is what laid that foundation. I believe in God. I believe in spirituality. But I don't believe that we should be following anything that I guess arrest us, that that put us in bondage, that does not free us. And it's not about just trying to feel good. I mean, there's a momentary feel good sensation when somebody says some things that makes you, that push to your spirit, to uplift you, and that's fine. But Wharf D. Muhammad, a great man, said he called us sensation seekers, and I believe that's a reality that a lot of us are uh, sensation seekers, waiting to feel good. And that's what motivates us, how we feel. That's why we use drugs and do the things that we do because I guess it paralyzes and stimulates a certain, I guess, the adrenaline inside of us that makes us feel good. Sensation seekers. And the great Wharf Dean also said that religion is designed as a mercy. It's a mercy. He said, and he gave a similitude of a tree, being a tree is a mercy for the weak animals. He said, religion is a mercy for the weak. And that wasn't a stab because he's a religious man. But for those who do not have the faith in themselves, that don't believe that the God within them, uh, that they have the ability to manifest and move things and make things happen, we start believing in the outside. We look for the answers everywhere, but instead of within, but within. So he said that the tree is a mercy for the weak. And he used an example to say that a cat can run up a tree and get to a particular limb that a dog can't make it up there. And if he was to go up to so high, because of his weight, it wouldn't hold him up. He would not be. It would be too heavy. His weight would be too heavy, and he would fall down because that branch or that limb wasn't strong enough to support his weight, and he would fall. And then he said the same cat can run up that tree and chase after a bird, but a bird can go higher up on the thinner limb, on the thinner branch, and the bird can't make it, and the cat can't make it to that branch because if he did, that branch wouldn't support his weight, and he would fall a long, long, long way down. So Worf said that the tree is a mercy for the weak. And religion is a mercy for the weak. And again, that's not a stab. I'm not attacking our religions, people. But I have to ask you though, what damage has it done to us on some fields? I mean, because religion is really created to unite us, to bring us together. But unfortunately, you see that that's not always the case. I mean, just think about it. Look how many denominations we have now. Just think about how many denominations there are. And these are people who have different viewpoints about the same God. I mean, that's what they say. And I think about it, in that denominations, the large denomination, it's in every religion. I'm thinking now and I'm reflecting back when, I don't know if you all, some of you may be too young to know that Holyfield and Mike Tyson had a fight. And it became my God versus your God. And that's not what religion is supposed to be for. But unfortunately, that's what it has changed to. My God versus your God. If you don't believe what I believe, then you're wrong. Possibly going to hell. You got to follow what I follow because I'm right and you're wrong. And this is what separates us. And that's not what religion was designed to do. But unfortunately, that's what it is. It has disconnected us from our true power, and now we turn on each other. And while we do this, the real enemy still benefits from our separation. And I tell you that you are your answer. You're the answer. We're waiting for someone to save us. But I tell you, you're your answer. You're the answer. For you, you are the answer. You know, when we sincerely demonstrate faith It's first freer from a mental bondage, and it frees you, and it's inspirational, and it's good for your heart. It's motivational. Again, if you, we can pray all day, but if we don't move our feet, we'll be stuck right where we're at. So I just wanted to say that, you know, hey, I recall I was brought into this. This kind of came. I became aware of this when I was locked up, when I was in prison. In prison, I recognized something that kind of blew me back. I didn't figure it out right off, but then it came to me, and it's okay. It was okay. That prison was a place, in my opinion, where a lot of people accepted religion for comfort, not necessarily for change. But in that same place, and that's okay. But I'm saying, but we're trying to change and be better. We're trying to change our conditions. We're not even trying. We have to do this, and the only way we can do this is by focusing on what we can do individually. Because your salvation, in all honesty, is in your hands. Again, if you can believe what you want to believe, but if you don't do something, what's going to change? What will change? If you just sit in your house all day long and pray, 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 pray. And I saw that. I saw that in prison. I saw a Muslim brother that was, I don't know his situation. I mean, he may have had some psychological issues. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did because we all suffer. But the brother prayed all day. He didn't get a job. He just, I mean, and he wasn't disrespectful. He prayed basically mainly on his bed. That's what I mean. Muslims pray 5 times a day. This guy stayed in prayer. And a friend that I would play dominoes with, Slim, I think we called him Slim Walker. He made a joke one time, and I'll never forget it. And he was being funny, and Slim was one of those kind of guys that always talk from that perspective. And Slim said, "I don't understand. That brother pray all day long. That's all he do is pray, and Allah won't give him a TV, or he can't even make the store. Never. And that's all he do is pray. Why won't Allah give him a TV?" And he was being funny, but you can't just pray. That's the moral of the situation is you can't just pray. You have to move your feet. You got to get out your seat. And that entails that you have to do something to change your conditions. That entails that you have to put in work. Faith should lift you up. It shouldn't limit you. Faith should make you fearless, not fearful. That's what faith is supposed to do. It's supposed to motivate you. And when these black minds wake up, I tell you, change is going to come. The world will change just like that. Your relationship with your significant other, your children, will change just when the black mind wakes up. Change the world, change. So I say, you have to put in some work. This is master making in motion, and I say, let's keep mastering. Let's keep moving. Let's keep waking up.